I am Nave, back again with this shit. This is the first real week of me for the PSDL 6v6 League. I'm pretty unenthused about the prep for this. It's like 5-6 a VGC team, Torn Shifu, Incineroar, Mungus, and Glamora. That's a Reg F team. And then retired VGC All-Stars Hitmontop and Raichu are also there. And like knockoff Corviknight and Skarmory and a Trick Room Center and Malamar. It's not even that I think this team is super strong. All of the pieces have pretty low X factors, which isn't good in draft. You want versatility. Urshifu has some good setup sets and coverage moves, and Incineroar can be offensive, but pretty much everything else is set in its roles. And like when you're a common team archetype, and especially balance, it can go against you in draft when everyone has an instinctual idea around how to play it already. But I don't really know how differently you have to build in 6v6, and the way I like to build a draft is think of a catch-all lead and builder on it, and I'm gonna go with that approach and see how it works out. So Hydreigon and Special Lando are like what I've decided to be my initial lead. Covert Cloak. Hydreigon will live in intimidated close combat from Urshifu if it's not a boosted item like Life Orb or Wristband, and I'm going to no protect so I can have offensive coverage into an Incineroar Mungus lead, and like Overcloak Carragrass can be immune to both their little tricks in a lead and chunk them for half. That's nice. I don't really think protect is necessary against Urshifu too. And then it has Draco Meteor, so I don't have to feel bad about not having a stab. Special Lando just does more damage than like a clear amulet physical Lander is here. It's not even like to catch them off guard, like because I don't want to play around Tankster Taunt with Screamtail when I'm already at a power and type deficit for most of it. And physical Lando just doesn't have good coverage. Like I have to hit a Stone Edge, I would have to tear it into flying to get a flying move, and that makes me vulnerable to surging, like a boosted Surging Strikes, and that sucks. And like I don't even have Zen Headbutt. I'd consider it if I got Zen Headbutt. I think Urshifu is physically bulky, even like Parablast. Blast Grass doesn't get it, so Ice Power, Psychic Grass Knot. Ice Power can one-shot a no special investment Incineroar, Psychic 2 shots on a Mungus, and Grass Knot will go most Urshifu. And like, I'm pretty sure an Urshifu would still Terra in front of a lead Landers anyway, just on an I'm not dumb basis, but it's good when it's good. Grass Knot will still do half, and since I will Terra, you won't get much done in the next turn, and then like, if you Terra Electric, which I think is the Terra that will come here, you'll get Earth Powered next turn by the Hydreigon and die, unless you are Scarf. But Hydreigon and Landorus are good into every league combination of that top 5, except for Torn Glim, where I have to live a roll on a Meteor Beam on Hydreigon, and that roll is like 43.8% chance or a 50-50. It might even be modest. If it's modest, I probably don't live at all. But I think Landorus is the more useful target there because you want to Terra Grass, shoot it, and catch me being greedy or something. But I would also have to get the next turn right if I lose. Thunderous Hydreigon was the initial lead I thought of as like, so Thunderous would be a setup sweeper that would like, disguise itself as speed control, but it's too reliant on hitting a Wild Bolt Storm because I can't click Thunderbolt with Raichu around. And like, as a side mode, I haven't even thought about a 6 they could bring besides Raichu, but not that I'll kick myself, because I'm not bringing it as speed control because I would only need to speed control Urshifu and Glamora, and with Urshifu I'd just be wasting my turn, and the only thing I have strong enough to OHKO Glamora off a normal hit is Hydreigon, who is occupied doing support. There's also no, I didn't even show the set, there's also no good item for Thunderous here, really? Citrus doesn't let me live a Surgic Strikes if it's so much as Terra Waters, but only Glim can OHKO it, so it's kind of uncomfortable either way. It's Sash now on the assumption that if Urshifu ever looks at Tornadus or Thunderous, I'll either Terra Grass or have Match Tailwind with it, but I might even last second change it. I still have 2028. This lives a Jolly Surging Strike, no modifiers always, and a Adamant Scarf Surging Strikes sometimes. Oh, and also, if I did speed control, I would bring Scary Face, by the way. And the rest of the team is just like the most statted thing they have, and also swacky. Basket Legion needs no explanation. It's the Scarf set. I will just send it out whenever Tailwind runs out and kill stuff. Real meathead of me. I kind of think, or at least one of the reasons why I think the Urshifu will be Terra Electric, maybe even Thunder Punch, is just so it's not walled by Basque, or like maybe that'll at least just be more inclined to lead it, and I don't have any countermeasures to that. Look, I mean, I have Terra Ghost, but I'm building around burning my Terra early, and I don't know if that's wise in 6v6 again. That's another like sticking point I feel, is you can burn your Terra really early in VGC 4v4 because, it's so quick, but you might need it more in 6v6, but like, I don't know, we'll figure that out. Inkaton is Goggles, just to be switch into a Mungus if one of Hydreigon or Landorus isn't in a good position, so I can have like 2 Spore immunes, and then like, because one will Terra into Grass and be immune to Spore, and then Encore is like to Encore Glamora into Meteor Beam, or Spiky Shield or something, but it can apply to pretty much anything, and then Incineroar Fake Out, a Mungus Rage Powder, and even a Tornadus Tailwind if I feel ballsy enough. And then Saki is Banded, which is a little unusual, but in my own little shadow box testing and watching some of the other games in this 6v6 format, I feel like you run low on damage really quickly, so I'm going with a really offensive Thwacky if it's unintimidated, which is like half minimum to neutral targets, and it'd be a roll to kill an Urshifu. And like the two covered moons do okay damage to Incinemungus at 2 shots Incineroar, and it will like 3-shot the Amoonguss, respectively. I'm not even gonna bother with U-turn. I could like definitely get blown up by offensive Tornadus or Incineroar with all my Terra Grasses. There's really nothing better here. I know the game is at 6 in the morning. I'll be real tired for it, but like, let's see how it goes. No Amoonguss and no, what was the other fucking thing? There's no Amoonguss and no Raichu, which is very surprising. We're still going to go with what we always do. There's no reason not to. Incinglim is curious. I'm going to protect, and I'm going to Earth Power. Oh, it's Air Balloon. I'm going to protect, and I'm going to... I guess we'll just Draco it. Hit a lot. Let's see, where will this go into? It was Stealth Rocks. The media was right. The media was right about the Glamora having Stealth Rocks. Let's see if we can get a little surprise off. So I woke up at like 4:45 this morning, and I had a dream where I got kidnapped and they put me in one of those like maid things, but all they did was make me clean the floor, and all the people there would talk about how much they hated war and how much war ruined their life, and it was a good dream. But I'm eager to get back to it, and I killed both the guys, by the way. Good. We got a lot out of that deal. I think we Psychic, and I think we switch out into Pilchard to get a Pilchard moment going. And of course we Psychic Hitmontop. We're revealing every move on the Lando here, but I don't see why we wouldn't. Nope. That one is bad, so we're gonna protect and Thunder Wild Bolt Storm. Ooh. They got me. They got me there. That's fine. I think we just Psychic here and Psychic there. If they want to catch me on this, that is good for them. That's actually good prep to bring to do that. Oop, miss. Let's figure out the item on the... Look at the item on the Tornadus. See if it is Covert Cloak or if it is like a sash thing. Psychic implies that it's bulky. Oh, it's Bright Powder. Okay. It's Bright Powdered Tornadus. That's very goofy. I like that. I'm a big fan of that. Oh. Well, that was a commanding victory. Oh, they're doing it like this. Okay, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to just do the same. We didn't reveal half of our tricks. Tornadus is still here, and now they get to see my Tornshifu trick. They're going to Terra to avoid the grass knot here or something, but I don't know what that item on the Urshifu was. Oh, are they? Nope, I just caught them on that. Gamora is here. Psychic and I'm just gonna Psycho and Psychic. This is faster than both of us, I guess. What was the speed on the Tornadus before? It is. No, I think we prioritize killing this thing. Yeah. Ooh. Sure. Miss. Swing and a miss. Oh, double miss. We psychic here, and we'll just like... We'll psychic here, and we'll just do chip to break the break the balloon here. Ah, no, because they might switch into instant here. We psychic here, and then we Draco. Yeah. Okay. Hitmontop does not matter to me. We're going to psychic, and Draco this slot. Yeah, no, we psychic and Draco this slot. I'm Prankster. And I missed. Ain't that funny? Oops. I hit the wrong guy. That is fine. They don't know I'm offensive. They don't know I'm offensive Thunderous. Wow. I can't chip this guy for the life of me. There we go. I've won the speed control battle. We're going to Wild Bolt Storm, and we're just going to get a tasty. We're just going to get literally any. We're just going to double kick this guy. Nope. I don't even have. Okay, now we need to kill the Ensign, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna Wild Bolt. Well, we're just gonna psychic. Big crash. No, I would never. Well, that was a good pilchard moment. Now I can try to go back to bed. Hooray!